Hello friends, welcome to another video. It's Sunday, January 22nd, and today I'm gonna do a Q&A. I posted this picture on Instagram. Can you see it? There you go. A few days ago, and I told you guys to ask me anything and everything, which I probably should have narrowed it down because I got a lot of questions. I got 102. So, obviously I'm not gonna answer them all in this video, but I was just looking through them, and there's a lot of fun ones and a lot of like nutrition, fitness, eating disorder recovery related ones, and there's also a lot of repeats and ones that I've answered before. So what I think I'm going to do is just stick to more of the like fun, lighthearted ones today, and then I will do another video in a little bit with more of the fitness scientific ones, because that way if you guys want fun ones, you can watch this one. If you want more like informational content, you can go watch that one. But I'm a rambler, so let's get going with these questions. I'm just gonna start from the top and we'll see how far I get without it being like ridiculously long. First question from gone_with_swind. She says, are you still dating that guy? Are you guys ever gonna do a video together? Let's get nice and personal first. So I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, you should. But I posted a couple pictures within the last few months of me with a guy, and we were dating. Actually, in one of the pictures we weren't, and one of the pictures we were not dating anymore. But, so yeah, no, we're not dating. I always say, if someone or something is in your life and they're not making it better on a regular basis, then there's no reason to keep them there. And I think in this relationship, I'm not saying he's a bad guy or anything, but it was just causing me a lot of stress, and I felt very like disrespected in a lot of situations. So yeah, we're not dating anymore. Plus I'm just like very busy. I have a lot going on right now. He's older, so he like wasn't in college or anything, and we just didn't go well together, but who knows? Maybe we'll do a video together in the future. Next question from Kim Holje. I don't know if I say that right. I watch her videos on YouTube all the time. You guys should go watch her if you don't. But she says, do you own any jeans? I don't think I ever saw you wearing a pair. Hashtag leggings are life. I got so many comments about this actually, because I don't wear jeans very often. Especially, I do own a lot of jeans, but I'm bulking right now, so it's not very comfortable. They're really hard to get on, or they just don't fit. And right now I'm just like taking winter class at like 8 in the morning every day. And so the thought of like getting ready in jeans is not appealing. But I do own jeans, and I should make an effort to like dress like a human more often. Naturally, Christine and Nicole says, if you could be an animal for a day, what would you want to be? So my favorite animals are giraffes and elephants because they're weird, and I just think that that's cool. But if I could be an animal, I would for sure be a puppy, because all you have to do is like play and eat and get your belly rubbed, and I don't think life could get any better than that. And then she also said, if you could compete in any sport in the Olympics, what would you choose? And this is gonna sound weird, but I ran track all in high school. I ran the 800 and the mile, but I always wanted to pole vault. My dad pole vaulted when he was like in high school and a little bit in college, and I don't know why I'm like a total adrenaline junkie, and I just think it'd be so much fun, but my school didn't have a pole vaulting team. But I like still to this day, I'm like, I'm gonna learn to pole vault, and if I could do one sport in the Olympics, that's what it would be, because I think it's badass. Shaylin_Moore says, where would you go for your dream vacation? So I still have never been to Hawaii, and I really want to go there, or like Australia, New Zealand. For me, a dream vacation, there has to be like water and a beach, and it has to be warm, but I can't just lay on the beach, so there would have to be like fun other stuff to do, like hikes and stuff like that. Ooh, V's Fitness Food, I love her. She's like on super high macros too, like food creator queen. So this question totally makes sense. She says, what's the most epic meal you've ever created with your macros? I forget, it was only a few days ago actually, and I had a ton of macros to make up because it It was when I got a flat tire and I was like gone all day, so I had a shit ton of macros. And I literally made like 4 or 5 servings of pasta, and I made like a baked ziti type thing. And then I made garlic bread on the side, but I made like the biscuits out of the Bisquick, like gluten-free mix. And then it was so good. It like made no sense, but it was basically just picture like cheesy, saucy pasta and then like garlic buttery biscuits. It was delicious. Tavon_Banan says, have you ever went cow tipping? The answer is yes, surprisingly. I went to boarding school in Indiana, so for entertainment, I went cow tipping once, and it was actually really fun. I kind of felt bad, though. I don't know. And then she says, if you could change your name to be anything, what would it be? There's a lot of names I like, but I feel like Lexi just kind of fits me. I like my name. My full name's actually Alexandra, and I hate that. It just doesn't suit me at all, but I like Lexi, so I wouldn't change it. And does pineapple go on pizza? A few people ask me this. Is this like a typical Q&A question? Because I think pineapple is delicious on pizza. Okay, best Megmo7 says best childhood memory or memories. So we have a lake house. I'm from Chicago, if you guys don't know, but we have a lake house in Wisconsin, and we would go up there all the time. And there were a few summers I went with like my best friends, my childhood best friends, and we would literally spend all day like tubing and water skiing and eating ice cream, just being kids, and it was so much fun. We go for like 5 days or so, and I don't know why, when I think of my childhood, that like sticks out in my head. Okay, Sarah_Ford says, are you a dog person or a cat person? Dog person. I have a dog at home, and I swear I like miss her more than I miss my family. That's a lie, but I miss her a lot. And I don't not like cats, I'm just way more of a dog person. Next question. Jasmine's Living Balance said, if you could eat your rice, chicken, veggies, avocado randomness bowl or pancakes with peanut butter for the rest of your life, which would you choose? Oh man. I love my pancakes because they're like a special treat, but I already eat that like avocado bowl every day. Like my pancakes, I just eat on the weekends when I have time to make them. So honestly, I'd probably choose that avocado bowl. I will insert a picture here if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know, I just think it's like, I would get sick of eating pancakes every day. Like they wouldn't be as exciting to me, whereas that's just like so basic and easy, and I never get sick of it. Ooh, she also said, is there any foods you despise that you just can't stand and will never eat? I'm like the least picky eater ever. Like the fact it's like hard for me to think of something is, regular milk. I don't know what it is. When I was growing up, we always drank skim milk, and like, I never really liked it. Like my family had to like force me to drink it. And then I remember when I went to treatment for my eating disorder, actually, they were like, you need to drink whole milk. And I literally almost started like gagging. Like, I don't know what it is. And now I still, like, I just don't like milk. And then plain olives. I can eat them on pizza, but that's the only way I can eat olives. Otherwise, I don't know, they like remind me of eyeballs or something. Next question from Earthling Jody. She said, could you imagine doing the 10,000 calorie challenge? Could you imagine being vegan? I actually got asked these a bunch of times, but 10,000 calorie challenge, guys, I could crush that. Like, let's be real. But I'm not gonna screw myself over and try to do it when I'm like bulking and eating a lot of food. Doesn't sound good. I guess that's my overall thought, is I think people do it for views, to get subscribers, for your entertainment, but I don't like the idea of like eating past the point of food being enjoying. Like I don't understand that, but I have told myself, and I'm making this promise to you, that when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will do the 10,000 calorie challenge. Especially if I'm coming out of like a cut or I'm at maintenance, like that would be a breeze. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, my camera overheated, but we're back, and thoughts on being vegan. I love vegan food. Actually, my roommate's vegetarian and one of my best friends is vegan, so I have vegan food, a decent amount actually. And I really like it. I don't think I ever could be fully vegan just because 1, I like meat a lot. 2, my protein macros are pretty high, so it'd be really hard to hit them. And 3, there's a lot of vegan protein options and stuff, but a lot of them I can't eat because they have gluten in them. So I would literally be living off of like Beyond Meat chicken strips and tofu. And I think I would get kind of bored. Okay, Alyssa Rose Pitt says, I love you, by the way. She says, what's your biggest pet peeve? The sound of teeth on a fork. I said this in another Q&A, but I don't know what it is when like people scrape their teeth. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It gives me shivers just thinking about it. And she said, what's your favorite meal that you make? And probably my cream of rice, to be totally honest. Like, I feel like I can mess up all my other meals, like overcook my chicken or burn my pancakes or whatever, but I've never messed up cream of rice. I have like the perfect ratios and every time. And you can make it like sweet or savory, like I can do my blueberries and stuff, or sometimes I can just put like a sunny side up like fried egg on top and it's like savory. Jenna_Carr says donuts or froyo. Oh, damn, girl. Okay, so my answer's froyo, but I swear, every time I scroll through my Instagram feed and there's like pictures of donuts, I start drooling, but like I can't eat them because they have gluten in them, and I have yet to find a place that has like good gluten-free donuts. They have them in like the frozen section of the grocery store, but like, you kidding me? And froyo, yeah, froyo. But it's not about the froyo, it's about the toppings. The froyo is just the vessel for all the toppings. Okay, Kaylee Louise 16 says, how do you stay so motivated? And I guess this is kind of fitness-y, but kind of not, and I really like it. So I think if I didn't want to lift or track my macros or do my schoolwork even, something that's nothing to do with fitness, I wouldn't do it. Now, like, do I get excited to do my homework every day? No. Am I like super jacked up to go to the gym every single day? No. But I think having just like long-term goals, like I want a career, or fitness goals like I want to compete this coming year, like keeping those in mind always keeps me motivated. And 2, like in terms of going to the gym, I know I always feel better when I leave than when I went in, and I'm always happy I went. And then Sarah B. Fit says, how are you so perfect? What's your secret? I'm not. At all. At all. But she says, who are the first people that inspired you to get into fitness, and who are your favorite fitness YouTubers? So I was like an athlete my whole life, and when I recovered from my eating disorder, I was not into fitness for a while after I was recovered at all. I really wanted to like repair my relationship with like my body and food and stuff. But I think once I found the social media aspect of things, the first couple of people who I followed were Marie Wald and Emily Duncan. And it was like a couple years ago, and they were like totally different. They were, Marie hadn't even competed yet, and they were both just kind of like very into lifting and being strong, and just like very, I don't know, I found it like really inspiring how they talk not as much about like what they looked like, but kind of like I said before, but like what they could do, and they loved and enjoyed food and tracked their macros, which was like a foreign concept to me. So those are the first 2 people that inspired me to get into fitness. And then my favorite fitness YouTubers are Valentina Esteban and Nikki Blackadder, both probably because they're just like so genuine and so themselves, and like they do put out like informational content, but I think for me what like draws me and gets me excited to watch their videos is just the fact that like they're so entertaining and just like genuine, cool, funny people. Okay, Courtney Stiebel asked, when you eat your free meal, do you go to places with an online nutritional information / do you track your free meal? No, that's the point of it being a free meal, is I don't track it. So I like purposely go places that don't, like I just don't think about it. I just go whatever the fuck I want to eat. Vicky Vick said, what's your favorite restaurant / meal at that restaurant? There's this place back home, it's a breakfast place called Experience. It's like one of the only places I know that has gluten-free pancakes, and they have this omelet that's literally like this big. I'm not kidding you, like that big probably. And it's like my favorite thing ever. I have to go every time I go home. So pancakes, omelet experience. And she also said, what would be the hardest to give up? Coffee, rice cakes, or peanut butter? Coffee. Coffee for sure. The only reason is that like rice cakes and peanut butter, I eat peanut butter every day, but rice cakes I don't eat every day. But coffee, if I don't have it, I get like really bad headaches and stuff. Whereas like rice cakes and peanut butter, giving them up, there wouldn't be any like side effects. I would just miss them deeply. Would you rather have free food for a year or free Lululemon? This is easy, okay? Free food, because I literally, most of my money goes, like my grocery bill is insane right now. And you can't live without food. I could live without Lululemon. I can save up for a few Lululemon things, but the amount of money I'd save if I had free food, I probably could buy all the Lululemon that I wanted. Riley KC said, when did you get diagnosed with celiac disease? You should do a video on it. I was diagnosed, if you guys don't know why I can't eat gluten, it's because I have celiac disease. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and celiac when I was 10 years old with diabetes, 11-year-old with celiac. And I could totally do a video on it. I think I don't talk that much about it because that's not what this channel is about, but if it's something you guys would be interested in, I would be more than happy to do a video on it. Z Healthy Life says Halo Top or Arctic Zero. Are you kidding me? You'd have to pay me to eat Arctic Zero. I don't eat like diet ice cream in general that much, just because like, one, I have the macros to eat like really good ice cream. Two, they have like a lot of protein, which I'd rather get my protein from other things. And three, a lot of them have a lot of fiber, which I'm trying to not eat a shit ton of fiber. But Halo Top, 1000,000,000%. Fuel to Fit says, what career do you want to pursue with your degree? So I've gone over this before, but I'm looking right now at a lot of marketing and digital marketing jobs. Ashley_CVT says, what's your favorite dessert? BJ's Pizookies, they have gluten-free ones that are amazing with the melty ice cream on top. Or like a warm brownie with ice cream. Basically like a warm base with ice cream. Favorite thing to do outside the school and the gym? I love doing like outdoorsy stuff, and I think being in San Diego too, like there's so much to do that I haven't gotten to do just because I've been really busy with school and stuff, but I love like hiking. I love going to fun restaurants and like brunch places and coffee shops, farmers markets, just like exploring and getting out and doing stuff like that with friends is like always really, really fun to me. Okay, and then last question, actually it's a bunch of questions. Erica Montmayberry says, here's my questions. I'm asking what others might be afraid to so you can tell everyone. So we're gonna end with a bang, these better be good. He says, are you dating anyone? I already said that, no, I am single AF. What do you prefer in a boyfriend, girlfriend? Well, okay, I am straight, first of all, so be boyfriend. And I think for me, the big things that matter are, one, they have to make me laugh and be funny, and they have to be sarcastic and be able to deal with my humor, because I'm like, you guys know, I'm a very bubbly, like, energetic person, so they have to be able to keep up with me. I think also someone who just like works really hard and is really motivated. I think a lot of the guys I've dated have been not like way older than me, but older. Just because I find like a lot of college guys just kind of are like, let's drink beer and party, and like that's not really my thing. I like someone who has goals and is working hard towards those, no matter what they are. It could be fitness or non-fitness. And then I think someone too who just like shows that they care and is open. Like, I hate when guys are super like closed off, and I know guys are less like open and emotional than girls are, but I think being able to like talk about your feelings is important to me. What are you most afraid of? Honestly, this sounds super cliche, but I'm like someone who's so afraid to fail. And that's something that was like one of my big New Year's resolutions, is to just take more risks. I think I don't do a lot of things because I'm scared of like rejection or that I'm not gonna do them well enough. So I'll like procrastinate things or put things off if I'm scared that I won't do them well. And that's like a really stupid mindset. So I think fear of failure is like my biggest fear. What makes you happy? There's a lot of things that make me happy. I think overall just being around like people who love me and care about me and treat me well, and also who are just like fun and uplifting. Like there's nothing that makes me happier than being around like a good, funny group of people and laughing until my stomach hurts. Okay, and then last question. If you had a theme song, what would it be? I have to go through my Spotify.
Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you.
No, this is a hard one. Hard last
That's an
question.
issue,
Okay.
but I'm okay.
Oh my god, okay, I don't know how I didn't think of this in 0.5 seconds. Closer. Duh. By the Chainsmokers. I have listened to that song every day for the past, like, since it came out. So, like, 4, 5 months? But yeah, Closer to be my theme song. So that is going to conclude this Q&A. No, it was already really long, but I think I got through most of the non-fitness questions. If you guys want to watch the fitness ones, I will do another video in the next few days, so stay tuned for that. I also just wanted to say there's 2,000 of you now, and that's like so cool to me that 2,000 of you watch my videos or get something out of my videos, whether it's inspiration, information, or you just think I'm like weird and entertaining. Like that's cool too. But I don't know, it just means a lot to me, and it's still crazy to me that I put up these videos and get like Snapchats and stuff of people actually watching them. I'm like, what? But it's so cool, and I love you all, so thank you. And as always, comment, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.